because Arkansas welcomes in Florida. Arkansas starts the game on a 13-2 run. Florida wins this game 71-63. John Calipari, after the game, was shocked that his team went 2 for 12 on layups. 2 for 12. Florida, they go to 15-1. What a week for them. They beat up on Tennessee. But the concern here is, Rob, Arkansas is 0-3 in the SEC. They're 11-5 overall. Eric Musselman took them to multiple Elite Eights. He made the Sweet 16 a thing there. Yes, last year was hot garbage and a meltdown. But the standard had been changed there. How concerning is this for the people in Fayetteville?
I would be really concerned if I was an Arkansas fan. Your next two games are on the road, right? We've seen how the road goes in the SEC. I know it's LSU. I know it's Missouri. I know they aren't sitting here. We're not talking about them as potential Final Four teams the way we're talking about Florida or Tennessee or even Ole Miss to a point, but it's still the road in SEC play, man. You ever seen what Missouri is like when they got a big game in town? Like the Antlers go nuts, man. It's loud in there. So they got to get these two games. Like I don't think that there's any way around. Like you have to go win these two games on the road. And when you are in a spot where you're saying you have to win games on the road in league play, that's not where you want to be. And we've kind of beat this horse into the ground. But I will say, it's not surprising to me, T.O., that this is the way that this is kind of played out, right? Like the writing was all on the wall at the end of Kentucky. Here's my question to you, and you kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but like how much of what happened towards the end of Cal's career did we kind of overlook some things because of the fact that it was Cal, because of the fact that it was Kentucky, and because of the fact that they had a certain level of past success there? And I think that's the point that I've gotten to with Arkansas and where they are. I don't know if this team's good enough to make it. Well, they're good enough. I don't know if this team's going to make a tournament, man. I think that's where I'm at with them right now. It's a good thing they got that comeback win against Michigan, because if they didn't do that, there would be a nothing on this resume. Their best win other than Michigan is Lipscomb at home.
It's a brutal situation. And my question in that text message, and by the way, there's nothing sacred anymore in our text message groups. That's number one. Number two, my biggest question, my biggest question is this: like, how much did the Kentucky brand buoy Calipari into these NCAA tournament bids? Because if he was at Kentucky right now with this exact same record, with these exact same losses, they'd be talking about Kentucky firmly on the bubble, 8-9 seed, because of the brand. Kind of similar to what we're seeing with North Carolina. Because of the brand, they would be on the bubble. Now, is Arkansas still in the bubble? Some people would say, yeah. I don't think so, guys. Like right now, they're outside looking in. There's a lot of Tyson's chicken money looking from the outside of the fence.
The win over Michigan's a really good win. I mean, DeCourcy had them last 4 in. Lenardi has them last 8 in. So I guess with this, they're right around.
I guess
there.
this is the bubble. I guess this is the bubble, but that was before this. That was before this.
The bubble. I know. Well,
that was before this.
How many teams are going to be Florida?
And then LSU too lost 3 in a row. SEC play. He's not out coaching anybody.
He lost his fastball a while ago.
True. Game got complicated. It became 5 out. He couldn't beat you up. And he couldn't clog the lane. He can't clog the lane anymore. So therefore, you're going to struggle a little bit. I think the Kentucky
ironic thing is John Calipari leaving Kentucky was the best thing that could have happened for Kentucky.
Correct. Mm-hmm. But what I'm also saying is they made the NCAA tournament, and that's all well and good. But like over the last 3 years, 26-8, 22-12, 23-10. Right now, guys, I want to say they're not projected to do all that well, 18-13. And they might squeeze out a couple. They get 20 wins, and he was at Kentucky. He's getting in the tournament. He gets to 20 wins now. I don't know.
Oh,
he gets if that's even going to happen.
Terrence, if he gets 20 wins in this version of the SEC, they're going to make the NCAA tournament.
Well, I just don't think they get to 20 wins.
Yeah, I don't think they get to 20 wins. Yeah.
No, they're not going to. But 18 or 19 might be enough. But here's the thing, Rob. The standard at Arkansas is not to make the tournament. They want to make the Final Four. They're spending like that.
To get here's the thing. When you have like I don't want to throw Musselman under the bus because he made runs, but like when Eric Musselman is your coach, getting to the tournament, winning a couple games, the Sweet 16, couple Elite Eights, like you're probably outperforming what your expectations are, right?
They hadn't done that since Nolan Richardson. They hadn't done that since Nolan Richardson.
But when you're hiring John Calipari after what Eric Musselman did, right? When this is the guy you're bringing in and the money you're spending on him as a coach, and you're hiring the guy from Kentucky, you're hiring Kentucky's coach, and you're dropping all this money on the players coming. You're not doing it to get a bid. You're doing it to have a championship contender, not to sit there and be on the bubble. Like that's where they're running into issues right now, in my mind.
They can't shoot. They shot 3 of 16 from 3.
Can't make layups. Can't shoot threes, can't make layups. Look, John Calipari is bringing the midi back, baby. He's bringing the midi back.